Hello, I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Dave K here for another delicious food adventure. You know, we can never get enough of the food adventures. Today, going to Mia's Tex-Mex restaurant. I tried El Fenix recently and I didn't love El Fenix, but I could go for some good Tex-Mex here, so we're gonna give it another shot today. Here is the restaurant on our left here. Now, one thing to note is it looks like they're doing valet parking, and I kind of wanted to park myself, so I parked around the corner. Hopefully that's okay. I also saw they had a garage, and I didn't really want to park down there either. But I've heard they've got some great brisket tacos, so I'm gonna step inside and give it a shot. Hopefully it will be delicious. But this is the building from the side, and I saw someone just go in this way, so I think we can go in this way. Let's do it. Here's a quick look at the little restaurant here. Not a huge restaurant, but a nice kind of vibe to it here. Feels almost like a home, a kitchen right here. Nice tablecloth. And this is the menu you can see on their website again. I'm thinking about those brisket tacos. I've heard they're amazingly good. I will ask the waiter what he thinks. And I've got my chips and salsa here as well. This is what those look like. Let's give it all a shot. The chips are nice. You know, I wasn't expecting them to be so delicious, kind of fluffy and flavorful, kind of seeing what they look like, seeing that tiny size. But overall, I'd say the chips are very good. Definitely a fan of those. Salsa's not bad. It's a little bit spicy, very tomato-y, kind of standard, as you would expect. To me, between the two, the chips are the highlight. If you're saying, well, I really want to try different, really good chips. I guess they're not really that different, but they're good chips. I like them. They're both good. I'm going to keep eating the chips and salsa. I'm just saying the chips are like, wow, I was surprised. Quite good. I didn't realize all the tablecloths are different here. Look at that. You can see this one's got kind of different, looks like almost cards on it, whereas you've got different decorations on each one. But I am trying the brisket tacos, one corn and one flour. We'll see how they are. I'm excited to give them a shot, and I've heard they're really good. I looked online. Let's see if it's right. In addition to the kind of vibe here, what the place looks like, there's kind of somewhat soft music playing. I don't think the speakers are right above me. It actually might be, so hopefully that's not too loud. And the lighting's pretty good. I feel like kind of, again, nice neon lights here and there, but also those natural lights kind of built in for us to enjoy. And here they are from Mia's Tex-Mex restaurant. Looks like this one's maybe the flour, and this one's maybe the corn tortilla right there. Show you a little bit of what that looks like on the inside with the brisket. Looks like you've got a bunch of vegetables in there, some onions and stuff going on. A couple pieces of avocado here on the side, which is nice, along with your rice and beans and some sauce right there. Yeah, let's dig in and see how all this stuff goes. I like it. Cheers. Smells good. So I think this brown sauce here on the side is the salsa that goes on the top. I'm gonna try pouring a little bit on there and see what we think. The tacos are solid, they're good. I'm not blown away by these tacos, but I think they're pretty decent. So overall, I'd say these tacos are solid, in my opinion, better than El Fenix. I personally like them more. I think one of the biggest kind of winning factors here for this restaurant here, Mia's, is kind of the high quality brisket inside of this taco. You know, you got finely sliced pieces of meat in there, which I really like. I feel like that adds, I'm not 100% sure if this salsa here is kind of meant for these tacos. I'm not 100% sure what that's all about in general, but I've been using it for the tacos, and I feel like that's pretty good too, so you got options. I'm looking back at the menu, and this is brisket gravy. That's what it is over there. That little cup of sauce is brisket gravy, sounds like. Really nice, unique kind of taco they've got going on here. I can really appreciate. If you're a big brisket fan, you kind of like fine meat, I think this is a good spot for tacos for you. Overall, I want to give it maybe a 7. I feel like 7 is pretty fair. Maybe 7's fair in terms of, I feel like I use 7 a lot. I'm going to work on that, get out of the habit. But I feel like they're pretty solid tacos. Not necessarily something I see myself being like, oh, I'm so craving those. But they are good, and I am definitely enjoying them, and I will continue to enjoy them here. You know, this is probably a fail moment for me. I'm already through one taco left, and this is the moment I'm realizing, you know, I should probably put the avocado and the tomato and the lettuce and all that inside the taco. You know, I've never thought about that at a restaurant like this before, or the beans, or the rice. I feel like there's just not enough space in the taco to put all these things. But now I'm liking the idea, so I'm gonna see if I can make this happen here and let you know if that adds supremely to the flavor. Overall though, I'd say it's a pretty good restaurant. I wish I'd thought of that sooner, loading everything up in the taco there. That's a solid way to go. Definitely, if you're a fan of super loaded tacos, just take all the other good stuff on your plate, put it all in the taco, at least a little bit, as much as you can, with the size of these tacos, and see what you think of that. It's a good way to go. I feel like that brisket gravy was a lot like a taco gravy, right? Like a salsa gravy, in a way, where it wasn't like extremely gravy flavored. It kind of had some salsa kind of feeling to it. So I like how they've blended, right, the brisket style, brisket and gravy styling alongside the Tex-Mex and the taco styling here. Nice kind of unique blend of flavors. And I can always appreciate when a restaurant tries to go that unique approach where they're like, what can we do differently from other restaurants? So definitely a cool one. Another thing to note is pretty much everywhere I've been going, I've been asking for horchata. And no one has had it yet. I've heard that Gloria's maybe is a good spot for horchata. Maybe we'll make that happen while we're here. But it's trickier than I expected to find horchata. I wonder if they would normally use this space here, kind of the outdoor seating area. Kind of cool setup. I imagine they're probably not using it right now. Maybe because it's just cold, you know, but it was nice. Nice to drop in here, nice to experience it. And I kind of like how the building looks here at night as well. A kind of neon look, very cool. So you got one challenge to figure out here, Dallas. It's the parking situation. I feel like overall you got a lot of cool stuff going on. I've enjoyed a lot of the food that I've had, and overall it's a pretty cool city. Although, when I say cool city, it's also freezing. You see the breath coming out of my mouth? Icy, cold city, in case I haven't mentioned that to this point. I've been unusually cold. I haven't been expecting it to be this cold, but it is in fact this cold. But besides the cold, in the parking situation, it's been fun to experience, to explore a little bit of Dallas. Are you enjoying these Dallas adventures? Are you looking forward to seeing more of them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like today's video, hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to stay informed of future adventures. So much more to come, whether they be in Dallas, at least a few more in Dallas. Don't worry, there's a few more coming in Dallas. And I'm sure plenty of other travel adventures coming up. I got some cool travel adventures in mind, but we'll see how things play out. Remember to make it an amazing day, make it a positive day, stay positive, and until next time, play on. Remember to make it an amazing day, make it a positive day, stay positive, hustle towards those goals, you got this, and until next time, play on. Fun fact here too, Gloria's is right down the street from Mia's here, but I'll check it out one of these days. I do have to say that it seems kind of early. I'm like, well, you know, I could share more stuff with you tonight, but it's also so dark. You can see that there's not a whole lot I'd be able to see out there and to vlog and share with you. So I feel like we'll continue the adventures another night, but I'm still thinking to myself like, yeah, you know, I got to enjoy Dallas while I'm here. So what else should we do? But it's been fun sharing it with you. Hopefully you enjoyed today's adventure. And if you have any thoughts, let me know. Hello, I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Dave K here. The chips are nice. You know, I wasn't... Get some water. Another thing to note, I've been asking for horchata pretty much everywhere I go, and I haven't yet found a place that has horchata. I heard Gloria's might have good horchata. Another thing to note is... That's not good. Another thing to note is pretty much... Another thing to note is pretty much everywhere I've been going, I've been asking for horchata. And no one has had it yet. So I've got to say, Dallas, you've got one challenge here to figure out, and it's this whole parking situation. I feel like overall, you got a lot of cool stuff going on here.